All right, we are back from the pause, and I'm gonna start a little marker on the description of the stream, so that we can keep track of how many times we've won. And also we can see if we learn new things. That looks good enough. All right, so last time we played with the Ironclad. However, it was the last time we required to finish all the unlocks. So now it's time to use the Silent. I have to change my gameplay a little because I am used to healing with the other unit at the end of the combat. So now I really have to make an effort not to get hit too much. However, I believe this character is a little bit more defensive, which is pretty good for me because I enjoy that. Also, all the cards are different, and I have only played once with them. We'll have to learn an entire new system. Here we go. Okay, so we get absolutely nothing as a bonus to begin with. Now that I start to pay attention, I can already see that the bosses have like a super indicator of who they're going to be. We see already here that is the slime, I believe. This slime divides into 4 tinier slimes, assuming we don't kill it in one shot. So we'll keep that in mind. That being said, we absolutely want to go for elites. And there is one here, there is one here, another one here, another one here. 2 here, okay. And that's the path that wins. Let's see. So we start from here, start against a merchant, that's not good. Get 1 elite, move over here, get the 2nd elite, then move over here and finish. Here we go. Okay. So this character begins with 2 extra cards every combat. That's great. We have 1 free attack, which is also great. And I believe they have more defense than average. Yes, we begin with 5 defense and even a greater defending card. However, right now, what we want to do is... okay, so we have a few options. One, we just kill one of them by using 3 strikes, and this blocks 5 damage. The other is we use 2 defense and 1 attack, and then we use a free attack to trigger these units thingy. I like that. We're on a quest of taking as little damage as possible because we don't have any healing. So let's go on with this. We get hit by 10, or actually a little bit less. Now we see this unit would do some spellcasting, that's why we don't care. And we kill the other guy. Okay, this is irrelevant. I also believe this guy has a lot of access to this card, which means taking on curses could be better than with the other guy. Let's go for a single kill. We get some gold. Okay, all of this is new for me, so please give me time. I'll have to read. This is not bad at all. This is, okay, this is pretty good. So for the next turn we would gain energy. Energy is one of the most important aspects of the game. Bouncing Flask. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Oh. Is this what I think it is? Okay, so this would be 9 poison. Okay, so it could be distributed amongst everyone, but it becomes insanely strong against one. So we are absolutely gonna take that. The way poison works in this game is that for whatever the amount of stacks of poison are, the unit takes damage at the end of our turn, and then loses one of those charges. So if we, for example, have poison 6, takes 6 damage at the end of a turn, and then goes to poison 5. Which means dealing 9 poison to someone could probably mean 72 damage or the entire curse of it. I think I just did that math quick, and it's not correct, so ignore it. 45. 45 is the correct number. We find the merchant. We examine what are our better options. We see that none of these are amazing, but it gives me a chance to learn what's going to happen in the future. 5 damage for 0, that's nice. And 10 block, 10 damage for 2, this is not cool. I don't know what the upgraded version of this is. Outmaneuver, gain energy for next turn, this is interesting. Crippling poison, apply 3 poison, 3 weak, this is interesting. At the start of your turn, add a shift to your hand. I wonder... Shifts are 0 cost attacks cards with exhaust. Okay, so basically it's a free attack. Infinite Blades. Let's take it, I like it. I have no idea how to organize this character yet. And that's why we're experimenting with anything we can find. Alright, what do we see? 8 damage, 3 damage. This is very interesting right now. Okay, so we found the Infinite Blades, so let's begin with this. Additionally, we can apply weak on this character. This lets us use our defend a little bit better. And in addition, we will strike. We will take some damage, but that's perfectly fine. I believe 4 damage total. I'm currently thinking I could have used both attacks on this unit instead, which would have led to a kill. This is 4 damage for free. I think that's perfectly fine. Okay. Use the free damage over here and start using some attacks over here. The defense is useless at this point, so I'm kinda regretting what I did last turn, but not too much. It's only 4 damage that we took. Okay, we get another shift and even more things. I believe this is enough for a kill. Beautiful. We learn a tiny new thing, but we'll pay attention for it in the future. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. I don't like this. We don't like taking a lot of damage. Deadly poison looks good. We currently our strike is 5, and I believe poison goes through a ton of things like block. Predator, deal 15 damage, draw 2 more cards next turn. This is nice, but we don't have the power to use it now. Let's take the poison build and see what we get out of it. Okay, so now we have the first example of what I was mentioning. Bouncing Flask could go 9 poison on him, and eventually it will be a kill. The only bad part about this... Wait, there's no bad part. Huh, absolutely. There's no bad part. We're gonna do it. Poison, poison, poison. This is poison 9. That's just brutal. We'll use Survivor then. And this is 8 block. This is 8 damage. What a perfect turn. As we mentioned, poison goes through block, because at the beginning of their turn they would lose their block. So this is great. And then this is a defensive thing, so we have to only use the attacks. I guess a defense because it doesn't hurt. They take even more damage. I believe they're basically almost dead. However, we will insist that they die. Okay, so we're gonna use this turn to try to learn something. Currently, they have 12 health and 6 defense, and they have 12 points of poison. And this would let us know if they die at the start of the turn. And they do. So, as we mentioned, poison goes through block, which is a very good thing. There are some units that have like 20 health and a million block. This will make it a very easy fight. Find another weak potion. They're very bad. Of all of them, not my favorites. Bullet time. You can't draw any cards this turn. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand this turn. I don't like this. Maybe it will work in the future. Who knows? Sucker Punch. More damage. Apply 1 week. This one, deal 4 damage. Cards for free. Let's go for Sucker Punch. Okay. This may just pay off right now. So we lower that, and then we just defend. So I'm not considering anymore. The triple poison is just amazing. We defend. Oh, that was a mistake. I really wanted to take Survivor. My bad. Take an extra 5 damage. 3 more than we should have taken. Increase the poison. Increase the... make it weak. And then 2 attacks. Which is just barely enough not to get a kill. But this unit has no chance to survive. However, we took a lot of damage. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Maybe we should have used one of the potions. Get our money back. Oh. What? This makes no sense. 99 vulnerable? That's just silly. Okay. Deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. It's not bad. The terror just looks crazy. I'm gonna take it. Go for the first boss. Oh, this is great. Okay, so this elite wakes up when we attack. So what we're gonna do is not attack for a few turns. I believe after the 3rd turn it would wake up, but this would give us time to start grabbing all our positive things, like the 99 vulnerable that we just saw and so on. I believe even the mega poison could show up. So we are going to wait another turn. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we do a lot of poison, which is still not a wake up. We'll see. Maybe it wakes up after this, and then we end the turn. Let's see what happens. Ah, perfect. So they're stunned. Okay, no. It didn't work as I thought. Still, we get a nice start to the match. They have a billion years of vulnerability, so all we have to do is get a weak, deal some damage, and then defend, and then strike. We take 3. We could go to up to 21 poison. However, we are still taking a ton of damage. Interesting. Still, it's the best damage we have right now, and I believe this means he's dead in 2 turns. So we take 118. This is not good, but what can you do? We could just literally pass the turn, and that's what we're gonna do. Suffer. Boop. That's a kill. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Thank you very much. We do have a problem, which is we're losing health and we have no way to get it back. At least not for now. So we'll pay attention to that. This is a very effective cycler, so I like it. Ooh, tons of enemies. Were we prepared for something like this? I don't remember what we had. Okay, however, we will begin with... terror is not worth it. It takes a turn. We will neutralize the guy who deals the most. Actually kill him. That's great. Choose a discard. Let's discard this. We don't want to deal with that now. And right now I'm thinking I would just go for double defend, and that would nullify these 2 attacks. I believe they apply weak to us, and that's why poison looks like a very effective way to counter these guys. Um, 5 poison is 15 damage. That's why it's a kill here, but not on anyone else. And then we're gonna do 1 block. We took some damage, not cool. But now we get some free damage everywhere. Let's use the bouncing flasks. That unit is dead. That's cute. Alternatively, we could... Let's help this unit to die, and then just grab some defense. This unit is still not ready to die, so we have to apply some more poison to it. Or, you know, deal 6. This looks good enough. 1 defense, 1 attack, 1 shift. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, I'm silly. Okay, still good. Ah, right, because we're weakened. I didn't take that into account. This unit is dead though, so that's perfectly fine. Let's see what we do. Let's draw 1, discard 1. This looks fine. We defend, and then we sucker punch. Because why not? I forgot to use the shift. My bad. At this point we have stabilized, which means there's no way for them to deal damage to us. Let's see. We have 5 poison, strike, that's a kill. We don't even do this. Make sure it's a kill. Kill! Cool. Alright, what do we get? More infinite blades, that's not bad. Draw a card, if the card is skill, gain 3 block. This is cute. It's free, of course we're gonna take this. Free cards that cycle themselves are, in my opinion, just amazing. So we are totally gonna take that. Oof, now this is an important choice. So normally we will be able to take the damage freely. However, we are in such a bad condition that we have to say, consider what we want to take for it. I'm gonna go for the injury, because we have so many ways to discard that we may use them to get rid of the injury every battle. Go for this. Lantern gives us 1 action at the start of combat, which is great because we draw 2 extra cards to begin with. Sadly, okay, first I'm gonna check what the upgrades do. Innate means it starts with us at the start of combat. I don't care about that. What does this do? More poison. What does this do? Poison 4 times. Escape plan. This would give us 5 block if it hits. That's nice. Does this apply to weak? Yes, it does. That's very interesting. This is just more block. Neutralize. What does this do? Applies 2 weak for free. That's insane. Okay. Well, all of it is interesting. We're super low on HP, so we're gonna take the healing. I'm not a fan of this, but we do what we have to do. It's a roguelike. Okay. So we are after the first turn, because he gets to use... Oh, damn. All of our things are skills. Alright. So what we want to do is start applying some exhaust. Some vulnerability. We'll draw a card to see what we get. We get defend. That's a skill. It means we get extra things. We'll use the neutralize, and then we just strike and strike. This unit is capable of hitting us for a lot, and it will grow stronger whenever we use a skill, like defensive skills. But that's why it's super bad that we found this guy right now. However, we plan to throw one of the weak potions to it. I believe we have to use this. It's 15 damage that we cannot let go. And then we'll just attack again. And I believe I have to defend. It's not looking good, so we will try to finish this combat as soon as possible. We already took a ton of damage. This is a 7, however, as soon as we use this, it will become a lot more. That's a shame. So let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 13 poison. That's very nice. Use Survivor. Discard the dagger throw, and then just shift. Next turn should be the end of it, so let's make sure that we don't suffer more. And this is 9 damage. This one is 3, so let's just start with it. I have to think a bit. 16 and then 12 poison. There's like anything we do is kill. Oop, beep, bep. Kill. Goodbye. Alright, what do we get? Dex potions. I believe dexterity is more important for this character than the other. It's good. When adding cards, you may gain max 2. Ugh, I don't like this. This is the bad thing about unlocking new things. You may start getting worse things. I really don't know why games do this sometimes. And let's examine. We could also get max HP. Terrible idea. Alchemize. Obtain a random potion. Exhaust. Not good. I don't know. Phantasmal Killer. On your next turn, your attack damage is doubled. That is crazy. However, we're going very poisony, so I don't know if we're gonna do this. Unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 1 card. That is interesting. Let's do it. As we said before, we are trying out new things, so this may not go as we expected. What are the upgrades to these cards? Draw 2 cards. That is mega interesting then. Okay. Still, we have to rest. This is horrible. I'm not happy with how I have to play this character, but we will learn. Again, I think we have way cooler ways to deal with curses than with the other character, so I'm gonna maximize my risks here. This one increases the damage dealt. I don't love this, but it's what we got. So let's see. First we start with weak. Now it's within shield block range, so we will block and block, and then for the next turn we are gonna apply the vulnerability. This is a slime, which means it will divide itself. However, we protected ourselves safely, so maybe we'll just get it dead in 1 turn. I don't think the debuffs will apply to the new units, so that's why I'm a bit sad. But we will try anyway. Attack and attack. Correct. So the poison does not pass to the new person. Let's cycle. Get a nothing. A nice little bit of extra poison, then 1 defend, and off we go. We took damage from the curse, which means we are not as apt to remove curses as we thought. However, it looks still good. Now it doesn't look good anymore. We regret some of our decisions. This is not even enough for a kill, and now I'm not looking so slick anymore. It will be enough next turn, but we already took so much damage that it makes it not worth it. I feel like the poison build is interesting, but we didn't get the lucky situations that use it to the max. Okay, so first we cycle, we get a nothing. Let's give the bouncing thingy a shot. Boop, boop, boop. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Go for a defend. We use 3 skills. That means we apply damage to everything. Forgot about that. But here we go. Finished off the enemy. I like cycles. This is free and there's no reason not to have it. Again, rest or God, I hate this. Not Not only is resting a waste of an opportunity to upgrade, it also heals us for less because we are technically weaker, percentage-wise. And here we go. Time for the boss. Let's see what we get. So, let's cycle as always. And I feel like starting with this and an infinite blades is a good way to start. We'll also apply 1 week because it deals more damage than this thing. And we pass. Triple exhaust. Sorry, triple slime, not good. I don't remember what this does, but maybe it will split, maybe not, I don't know. However, a terror makes sense. First, we always cycle. Okay, it's a turn for damage, so let's deal damage. This is nice. They get to do something. I just don't know what it is. Okay, they're preparing for a big attack. However, we are about to change their status because when they drop below half, they change phases. It's time to do some combos. We would use Reflex to draw 1 card. However, we have to get rid of Regret because we don't want to take any damage. And then we will strike. And then we will shift. And then we'll just drop a defense. Now the unit will split. All of this will be lost. However, the new ones will only spawn with 48 HP, which is not really a lot. So let's see how we deal with them. Both of them are casting slimes, I think. So what we're gonna do is just attack the same thing heavily so that they lose as much health as possible. Cycle first. Poison for everyone. We go for 1 defend. And then a shift. Again, this is the boss, which means we can take a bunch of damage and still survive because we get healed at the end of the floor. Cycle, hope for something good. We get nothing good. So this is what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, right. So at least we have this thing going for us, which is that the more skills we use, the more we trigger that thingy that hits everyone. This is not a good hit though. We gain Pain Nib for the next attack, so we have to keep that in mind. However, we just lost some attack power. We got weakened by 1,000,000. I believe this is our biggest attack. No, this is... okay. So we are attacking here. And then we can discard Reflex to draw a card. So that's good. We draw Injury. I guess this is nice because it's a free draw. We want to kill this unit so that it doesn't deal its damage. Can we deal 7? Yes, we can. Boop. And then the last one will go to this guy because he's about to split and we want to keep the splits as low as possible. I guess we'll get weakened again. No. Okay, frail. Cycle first. So they're all attacking us. I believe this is a kill, this is also a kill. This is almost a kill. Okay, so what we're gonna do is attack here, shift here, get rid of this. We're gonna... So we could Survivor, gain 6 block. No, that's not good enough. Let's... 3 and 6 is 9, that's a lot more. We could deal weak. Weak would reduce 2 damage, that's also not enough. Let's draw and discard. We'll discard the slime. Not enough. Survivor, discard a random, pass the turn. We're still okay taking damage. Remember, this is the boss fight. So let's see, how do we end this? Okay, the 5 poison could go over here. This will be a kill in 5 turns. However, we don't want to wait that much. However, we'll concentrate our efforts on this one and then just spend the turn. Alright, I believe this is a kill. And we don't need to do anything else, but we do it anyway. I wish I hadn't. But it doesn't matter. The game is over. The level is over, sorry, the boss is dead. We get our rewards. Potion. What is this? Okay, all of these are new to me, so let me check. Gain 1. So this gains 1 and draws 2 cards. I like this. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I really like this. I play skills all the time. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Let's go for adrenaline. Maybe we'll see that the upgrade is just insane, and that will be the best one. Potions always drop after combat. No thank you. Choose 5 cards. No thank you. Okay, so this one would give us an action, which is great, and then we'll have to avoid as many chests as possible. I guess that's fine. The way to avoid chests is, since we cannot avoid the ones in the middle, we will avoid all the question marks that we can. So now we're searching for a path that has elites and avoid question marks. Like, for example, this one. Okay, I like that one. Usually, no. So many times I have died to elites, which means it's a risk that I'd like to take. However, it's not really that bad. We want to kill this unit, that's why we are exhausting all our things. We draw cards. We use our cycles. The cat is saying hello. We want to use all of our skills before this unit casts something on us that we want to avoid. Actually, do we get to use everything? Yes, we do. That leaves regret to deal 1 damage to us. It's a shame. But whenever we find a merchant, we're gonna use it to remove that from us. Okay, so time to start dealing some damage and some shifts and some strikes and some defenses. Actually, we get to use everything again. I guess that's nice. Take 0 damage. That's good. We take vulnerability. That's not good. But I believe now we have everything we could want. We can even discard reflex. Do the bouncing. Boop, boop, boop. And I believe with shift could be enough. It is enough. Cool, we can pass the turn. I have learned now not to draw extra in case I draw the curse that deals damage. So that was a lesson we learned for free. Take the gold. Ignore this potion. Potion. See what card we want to take. Enemies lose 8 strength. That's interesting. Deal 8 damage if you have discarded a card this turn, gain 2. So this pays for itself if after we have discarded something. And this is a free card for block. I don't like that. Let's go for the sneaky, see what we get. See if we get rewarded, rather. Ah, excellent. This is one of the guys I mentioned that have very low health and a lot of armor. So we are going to dive our deck in search of the poisons. I don't think we will find them soon, so we'll keep on trying. Draw one, discard one. I guess we can get rid of the block because we're not gonna use it this time. We get to use all of our attacks, which led to a similar result where we destroyed all the armor of the enemy. However, he gains new armor. But that's good enough because now we get to do this, and then okay, that's interesting. So if I were to do this, that ensures me a 2-turn kill. However, I would like to take 0 damage, and that's why we went for the other action. Curse of Play, whatever. So now it's for sure a kill. Apparently I did some math wrong. Yeah, because we dealt extra damage to begin with. However, I see regret. So even if we could pass the turn and get the kill, I want to discard this card and avoid taking damage. That's nice. Get the kill, we're happy. Even the cat is happy. Hi, Katsian. Alright. What do we find here? Deal 5 damage, apply 3 poison. That's nice. Dodge and roll. 4 block for 2 turns. Eviscerate. Cost 1 less for each card discarded this turn. I don't think we have enough. Yeah, this is discarded this turn. We don't have enough to justify using this. Let's go for the poison stab. As we said, we are doing the poison build, whatever that means. We are having fun. Okay, what a start. We get nothing of use, so we will just throw all the things. I want to put the poison on the healer because this guy sometimes uses a protection move which gives protect to the healer. So we're gonna insist on that. Then we're gonna use all of this to gain some block and take as little damage as possible from this. I guess we could have used one of the weak potions. Yeah, I should have used one of the weak potions. Okay, we cycle. We adrenaline. Cool. So we find something that lets us drop regret. It's nice. We want to use the potion now for sure. Just make sure that we don't take that extra damage that we don't need to. And then we're gonna use everything. So we use that here. However, we want to kill the healer. Take some of the damage. Not nice, but what can we do? So we need to deal 12 damage here. I believe there's 9 and 4. It's enough. So let's go for this. We can drop the defend because he's gonna waste his turn doing a defensive action, and he will die before that can happen. So now we can do poison stab and hope that the bouncing flask doesn't go too many times to this unit. So it's the second time that I see that happen, which means there may be a code checking if poison would be enough to kill the unit already, and then bounces only on this unit because it considers this one dead. That's very nice of them. 4 times 3, that is a 12. Can we block a 12? Especially with having the debuff, doesn't look good. First we cycle, as always. We get a nothing. That's not nice. So we deal 8 here. The unit has 40 and a lot of... Okay, so we cannot... Okay, if we use all the attacks, we break through the armor. 1 second, please. Ah, the storm. Listen to the storm. It's beautiful. We even get lightning here. I'm enjoying this because usually we don't get storms and I really like them. Okay, sorry everyone. I'm gonna continue with the game. So I want to take as little damage as possible, even though if it's a bad option, because we still take damage. Then we deal some damage like this. It looks as good as it can look. Ah! I hope that that sounded through the stream and through the microphone because that was amazing. We took some extra damage. Not everyone is happy about the storm though. The sound is pretty loud and the cat is also hiding. Let's see what we get. Next turn gain 3 actions. That is nice. And then apply 2 weak and gain 12 block. 7 damage when weak. I believe this is too expensive, so yeah, it's only 1 target. We're gonna go for the Outmaneuver. It's also upgraded, which is great for us. Alright. Oh, hi Giga. Yes, the XCOM campaign is over, and you can find it in YouTube or in the Twitch stream itself, the old videos. And you were successfully part of the winning team. So now we're trying this new game. Okay, so what do we have here? 21 damage, and every time we deal damage, it gains block. That's not cool. So we should start with something weak, maybe. Or maybe we can ignore this. Ah, this applies weakness. We like that. Ah, the storm is so beautiful. Okay, we start with weakness, and then we apply as much poison as we can. Poison is a great counter to this enemy, so we feel very good about this. We will... I could have taken some free actions over here. But now it's enough. We'll take some blocking so that we don't take as much damage. 16 poison turn 1. That sounds pretty good. Ah, yes, I remember when I used to have 2-day storms or 3-day storms. Those were the times, except when you were outside. Okay, so what do we have here? We actually just have to use everything. We don't have many options. Only get 1 strike. It's a lame turn. That's a lot of damage that he's dealing on us. I guess this is not our best unit to kill. Cycle as always. Outmaneuver for next turn. Suffer a lot. Maybe we get the kill. However, we're taking 2 extra damage. That's a shame. What else can we get? Riddle with holes. Deal 3 damage 5 times. That's a lot, but I found 0 ways to gain strength, which is what would make this card great. 8 damage, draw 1. I just like it for what it is. I remember the path to the left being the correct one. That is such a deep thunder. I love it. Okay, so we already see we have a billion things to do. However, outmaneuver will be important for next turn. We will cycle. We can survivor and discard the reflex. Draw an extra card. And right now I'm thinking I want to apply poison 5 here. Oh, poison got negated? That's impressive. I didn't know that would happen. And since no one is attacking, going for defense is useless. So we just go for this. We hope that next turn lets us play a million cards because we have the 3 extra action points. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's start with this. No, start with a quick slash. Get a new card. Get this. Get this. Get a lot of poison charges on this. Good. And now we can apply... Oh, this is useless. Okay. Okay, so I learned something new. Poison counters... poison goes against artifact. We're also extremely low on our health, so I don't see us winning this time. Cycle. Adrenaline. Get regret. Regret getting regret. Attacking. Discard regret. At least we got that. And then just use everything, because we have the actions for it. Take even more damage. Is this a kill? I believe this is a kill. Yep. We have learned a few lessons. We update the information. And we go for another run. We get some score. At least we get to the first. We got the first boss down. So that's much better than last time. Sorry, the last time that I played with this. The first play we did on the stream was with this guy and he won easily. So I have to learn what are the good things about this guy. We can remove a card from the deck to begin with. That's horrible. We can get 3 potions or lose some max HP and choose a rare card. You know what? We're gonna go for this. Starting with 2 cards in each combat is not as important as starting with 6 health for the permanent for the rest of the game, like the other guy has. So I'm not afraid of losing my relic. I want to call this a punishment. We get an extra action forever, which is great, but now we don't even see what the enemy is going to do. So what we want to do now is accumulate things that require a lot of actions and avoid as many fights as possible while trying to get to the end. So how do we find many elites? There is one here in almost every lane. There's another one here, and I believe this path lets us take it. Is there a last one? No. So what we want to do is we'll start here. Here. We'll take 3 question marks and then the first elite. Let's go for it. Okay, so now that we have enough actions to use everything, we just aim to kill some of these. We'll see. So this unit has 16, this unit has 16 as well. We can kill the one in the back. Boop. Perfect. Block the 4 that we were going to take. Be happy. Strike. Survivor, discard, use. I don't think he can break 18. He was even going for a weaken. Hope we get some more strikes. We don't really, but I think it's enough. Oop. The extra action at the beginning is already amazing, but the price we're paying for it is pretty big. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. That is not bad at all. All of these are pretty good, so we're gonna go for outmaneuver. Even more actions. We are ready to take on the more... Ooh. We get something upgraded for free. So this would just deal more weak. That's pretty good. This is just gaining more. We're gonna upgrade the outmaneuver. This gives us more actions for the next turn. We're gonna try to choose as many expensive cards as we can. This is free. Enemies with weak deal 50% less damage. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my. Return. Yes, amazing. So I have clicked this button so many times because it's also the same as proceed, that I almost lost this treasure. I don't know who thought this was going to be a good idea. UX design, very weak. Okay, we can transform a card. This is great. This time we're gonna transform a defense because we want something that's cool and hopefully expensive. We get more actions to take. Sadly, we cannot take the merchant, so we have to go to this guy. I believe we can use almost nothing because he starts with an incantation. However, now we can okay, we can use everything that exists. Sadly, we get 0 defense cards, which means we'll take the first 6 damage. Never lucky. Take more things. Leave survivor last. Ah, we have no energy. Okay, that's good enough. He hits us for 9, but we have 10 defense. That's perfectly fine. Next turn we have 8, 8 power, but only 4 things to use. So I guess we just attack. Find a potion. Look for the most expensive thing. There are none, so we go for the flying knee because it gives us even more points to use things. This is the boss we like the least. Likely we have a fire potion to deal 20 damage. We will use it if we find him in range of being killed. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Okay, the only way we can do it, we just use everything and wait for next turn. So now he will start gaining strength for every time we use an ability, so we will consider the use of abilities somewhat reduced. However, still defending 5 is better than taking some 2 damage. Some of the damage, sorry. Let's see if we can get him in range of 20. The answer is we cannot. I also don't want to use any of these. Actually, no, we can use 2 of these. Blocking 10, giving him 4 strength is a good trade. Especially because we are pretty sure we are killing him next turn. So let's go for it. Throw the potion. Win the match. Okay, that was not too much damage. It was more than we would have liked. This is not a great relic, but we will take it anyway. And then we'll find that dash, costs 2 energy, and lets us use our energy more efficiently. We're gonna take this path, and then after here, we will see. And off we go. Okay, dash is already paying off. We get to do some more attacks while at the same time having some defense. I believe this is 11. Yep, so we only take 1 damage. Remembering this stuff pays off as well. I believe this is enough for a kill. This is not enough for a kill. Never lucky. Oh, okay, so he's gaining some defense. That means we'll get the kill this time. Pew, pew. Good. Good. Take the strength potion. That's pretty good. What is choke? Deal total damage. Whenever you play a card this turn, target an enemy loses 3 HP. This is pretty interesting. We see that we can play more and more cards thanks to our many million actions. So we'll go for it. Now we need to start considering taking some card draw. Ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns. Wow. If there was one relic who would play to our powers, it's literally this one. Open a chest, find. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. Sadly, we didn't go for a poison build. But who knows? We may find some poison cards soon. Okay, so now our energy doesn't deplete anymore. That means we use everything every turn, and if we don't, we accumulate the energy. So I believe we can get this kill here, and then still move on to the next. We'll gain 6 energy next turn, and even if we cannot use it all, we'll see what else we do. Use every card, get a kill. Pretty interesting. Things are changing. Draw a card, discard a card, deal 5 damage. They're all for free, so we're gonna go for Infinite Blades. And then try to kill this guy as well. Oh, it's another one of these. Okay, so... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the potion. And then we're gonna use as many things as we can without waking him up, because we can accumulate turns. Actually, I should not use actions that I don't need to. We want to use this though, and then nothing else. That is correct. I believe we have 3 free turns before he wakes up, so we probably want to use this turn to wake up. And it's a good one because we get to use choke, and then we get to use all of these cards, which make choke way better. Alright, that was a nice wake up. I believe he will be stunned for this turn. Yes. That means we get to have some actions. Oh, we get another choke. That's amazing. Use everything again. Deal some very, very good damage. Yeah, we almost got a kill. That was amazing. We take 8. I think for an elite, this 8 is nothing. Every 3 times you shuffle, gain even more energy. Okay, so we seriously have to start taking... Yeah, attack, no. We have to start taking whatever gives us card draw or expensive cards. We have like infinite amount of ways to gain energy. So we don't want many turns. Okay, we're gonna go for Dagger Spray. I'm gonna go for the Fire because I would like to check what the upgrades do. Deal 6. I'm gonna upgrade Choke. Choke turned out to be very useful. This is irrelevant, so we go just here. Alright. We just use everything. The question is on whom. This guy usually attacks. This guy can do debuffs, so we're gonna let this guy do debuffs. And we're gonna try to use this. We were correct. 6 damage. Even more attacks. We took 3. That's fine. We start taking some cool actions like this and this and this, and we still have enough for this. 20 block. Of course they're not gonna use any attacks. Oh, 1 attack. Fair enough. Do this, do this. Dagger Spray. We cannot use, of course, because we got entangled. So we just defend for 5. This is not good. This guy will do a ton of damage. 13. And then we took another 10. This is getting close to horrible. Choke is great. Let's start with Choke. Dagger Spray. That was pretty good. We'll do a dash. And then we'll do a kill. Okay, at least we didn't die. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage. How can we use this to our advantage? I hate... whenever we get the advantage on one side, like for example having many good combination of cards, like gaining a lot of actions, then we end up not getting the cards we look for in the future. I kinda wish I had taken the rest in the previous fire, so we may end up dying to units like this, but maybe not this turn. So we do this, we do this, we do this. It's 10 defense. I hope we can block whatever he wants to do to us. It was 12. We took only 2 damage. That's fine. After image, we'll start playing all the things, and block. I don't think he can deal 22. Only 12. That's perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3. That's a kill. Good. We only took 2 damage for that. We got a potion, and we get something cool. At the end of the turn, you get to retain up to 1 card. Dagger throw. Okay, so this lets us draw. That's good. We have to rest because there's no way I'm taking the boss with only 5 health. It's a shame because upgrades are cool. And okay, it's the crystal boss. The crystal boss we may be able to take care of. We begin with after image and start accumulating stuff. At this point we can really use everything every turn. So that's a little bit of a shame. I hope we can get to trigger him this turn. Maybe we get... We do. That's great. Now this every attack on him will get us countered by 3 for 3. So we start with the block so that we don't get damage. And then we can go for all of this. We have to discard one, and let's discard the shift because it deals very little damage. Let's use the weak potion. Choke was great. We already took a bunch of health out of him. We blocked the damage. That's good. Let's see if we're able to accumulate some block before we attack. And we do. I like that one of our abilities lets us counter one of these damages, basically. Okay, so now he deals 20 damage. I remember this. So let's see if we can get this nullified or annulled. Oh, we ran out of actions. That's impressive. I was really not counting on that. We'll take 5. That's fine. Ah, no, we don't, because he's still weak. Excellent. Alright. Sadly, I believe once he triggers this condition, he gains a lot of block. So we will put him as close as possible, and then we'll just stop attacking for the turn. So like this, and then like this, and then that will be it. I'm accumulating the rest of the energy for the next turn. Yet again, he gains the thorns. I like this. Even if we start taking some damage, I believe this will be a bunch of damage. Am I getting in trouble here? Because every card we use is 2, that means we go down to 12. I'm really not a fan of this. So I'm gonna end the turn here. If I had some more defensive capabilities, I would totally take it. But I really had to survive. I may have underestimated the damage income. Or overestimated, sorry. However, this way we are safe and we can survive. Twin Slam. Okay, so he woke up. He will deal 20 this time. I think we can get it blocked. That looks good. Let's dash over here. Let's Survivor, discarding outmaneuver because we have 1 million actions. And then we'll keep attacking. We have 288 defense. That's blocking the 20. Good. Let's see if we can deal 37 one turn. At least we'll get a weak on him. See what we draw. It's a shift. We discard the shift. We defend for more. Then keep using all the cards. Okay, so we triggered him again. I didn't notice we were getting so close to that. I believe this is enough for a kill. We still have to pay attention not to get killed. So we just do this, and then we do this. Survive at 3 HP, it's pretty much good, because we get healed to full. Take potion. Nightmare. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Exhaust. This is very good. Unplayable. If this card is card from hand, gain 1. yes, I like calculating those odds. Tools of the trade. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Nightmare it is. I don't know which card we want to gain 3 of, but we will see. Choose a relic. When you would die, revive. Obtain 3 curses and 3 relics. This is very interesting. Gain the start of all enemies. I don't think we need more power, so I'm gonna go with the 3 curses and 3 relics. We'll find ways to get rid of the curses. Unplayable, innate. This means we start with it. Innate, we start with it. Pain. Lose 1 card when other cards are played. Oh, this is really bad. This is the first one we will try to delete somehow. Okay. What are the relics though? Max HP. You can no longer become weakened. First time you lose HP, draw 3 cards. Each combat. This was not a good trade-off. 3 curses for 3 bad relics is absolutely not good. But we're experimenting, so what can you do? Gotta learn the game. 1, 2, 3 elites, 3 different paths. We find another elite over here. I like that path. So the ending is irrelevant. We go this way. 2 question marks, I like that. 1 merchant, I really like that. Let's go this way. So it begins. Plated armor. Interesting. The idea is... Ooh, I really like this. Okay, so we're gonna Nightmare and Infinite Blades. Because next turn we can get 3 Infinite Blades more. And that means we get 4 shifts per turn. That is insane. We'll get hit, probably. That's not good. But we were having fun, so we had to do that. Also, we got hit, which means we draw extra cards. There's a limit of 10, so that's a tiny bit of a shame. And then there is the choke. Oh god. Wow, this is just insane. Is there anything we have that discards? I don't think so. Okay, we just accept our fate. Sadly, Pain is really good at doing what it does. And we had to take a ton of damage there. We even get hit for 9. This is not going great. But at least we start with the combo that we wanted to achieve, which is getting 4 shifts per turn. Let's do a dash. Oopa. Let's do a dash. Do a dagger spin. Now we can use the shifts. Okay, so this unit gains this much armor at the beginning of the turn, but every time we make him lose HP, they lose 1 charge of this. So if we do a ton of tiny attacks, then it loses a lot of those charges. Then we do 1 block. Avoid the damage. However, we got frail, which means we're not ready to block a lot more. Flying knee. It's barely enough. Start doing more shifts. And then strike, defend, strike. Block at least some of the damage that will come. Okay, we only took 1. That's decent. I believe those shifts are enough to just get us over the problem. However, we'll start with this. Discard old maneuver. Just get the kill done. And that's the kill. Calculate, discard your hand, then draw that many hands. That's very interesting. Oh, this is interesting because we could combo with what we just did with Infinite Blades and change the shifts for actual cards. However, this card... Oh, They're both very good. I'm gonna go for this one. I prefer more control draw than a complete mulligan. Alright. Begin with this. You like the gamble? This card here. Get some block. Okay, so one of them got strength, 2 of them got strength, so we have to take care of those first. However, this is amazing. Hitting enemies twice and also in AoE means that they lose a lot of charges. Now we drop this one to the ground and we drop this one to the ground, and then we even get to add some defense. I believe I should not have done that. I remember now that I can accumulate action points. That's the same run, right? Yes. So yeah, we should totally have done that. We can use Survivor to discard the pain. Goodbye. So that's nice. Go for outmaneuver. Infinite Blades. Dagger throw. And then discard whatever. It's 12 defense. It's pretty good. 4 here, 5 here. Oh no, 4. And final 4 here. I guess that's good enough. Nightmare. Okay, do we need Nightmare right now? We could go for Nightmare on Choke. This would make it quite insane. However, a good idea would be to save some action points for the next round. So I'm just gonna go like this. And now we'll get 3 chokes. I'll apply 1 or 2 on here, and then that will make a death. This unit regains flight. So many cards. Okay, remember they take only half, and the game rounds down always. So we want to choke the big guy, and then keep on doing things to the other. Free card, free card. I think we can get both of them killed. Discard a defense. Use a strike, get a kill, get a kill. Good. Get some more gold. See what we want to get. Ooh. No, that's... I'm not okay with this. Wait, deal 6 damage 3 times. That's interesting. All out attack. Discard 1 card at random. This is good. This is also good. We go for the upgraded thing. It helps us be more consistent. Terrible start like always. I really regret taking the 3 curses for 3 relics. They were not really good relics. So, luckily we didn't get attacked. That means we get to do some stuff. Let's start doing some flying knees. So this unit has the ability to defend this other one. So we're gonna concentrate all our fire on this one because he's a healer, and I don't want to, you know, go back and forth. So we put this here. We put this here. We draw a card. We discard the free card. Then we attack, and then we survivor without discarding anything. That's great. That was a good turn. Get hit for 7. Get hit for 10. That's a shame. However, we get to draw some cards, which is terrible because that's a bad card to draw. We get lucky. We get to discard pain quickly. Only took a little bit of damage. We have 7 actions. That means we can do this, and then we can do this, and then we can do this, and then we can do this, and this, and this, and this. And that was insane. We took 2 damage. That's a little bit of a shame. Maybe no, I think we took more damage. Get gold at this. Draw 2, discard 2. Okay, so this one is now very interesting because we have so many things we want to discard. Yeah, that was a nice combo, no? We'll take it. Interesting. So we are forced to sacrifice something. I believe sacrificing health is a better option than taking yet another curse. Yeah, I'm enjoying the run, however we're not doing great. Luckily we found a merchant. We are looking forward to removing this thing. Start gain 5 plated armor. This is not bad. This is also not great. Lower each attack. I don't like that. Gain 1 dexterity. This is interesting. Secret technique. Choose a skill to draw. I don't think we have anything yet that is amazing. Whenever you attack, deal 3 damage. Don't like that. Blocks is not removed at the start of your next turn. This could be useful. I believe another dash would be great. However, we begin with this. So we have those 3 bad things, right? We remove pain for sure. Goodbye. And then we will buy a dash. Dash turns out to be great. And I think I I'm interested in this too. Also in this. Let's go for blur. It looks good. This is a free cycle with damage. Let's buy it. Proceed to the elite. So the bad part is we are extremely hurt. The good part is we are as prepared as we can possibly be. Which is not a lot. Draw one, discard one. We discard one of the bad things. We want to kill this guy first because he adds wounds to our deck, and we don't want that. And I'm already extremely low in health, so this is really not looking good. Take damage, be sad. Draw extra cards, that's good. Take more damage, take a wound, that's super bad. Take extra damage, we are literally at 1. Okay, so what can we do to not die? We can focus our damage here. We have 5 actions, that's also not amazing. Apply 2 weak. yes, this is an elite. Okay, I have to take these defenses. I believe 23 could be enough, assuming we kill this guy. And is there a way where we can kill this guy? I don't think so. So we're gonna drink the potion, see what we get. Blur. Blur is amazing. Okay, so thanks to Blur, I can now keep my armor for the next turn. So if they're for some reason doing something silly, like not attacking instead of this, everyone is attacking. Okay. Then we took vulnerable 1. Okay, we're absolutely dead. The only way where I see this happening is if for some reason we find a triple choke magic. No, I don't see this happening. Okay, so what we're gonna do is explore the maximum we can of our deck, discard things that we're not gonna use, like this. Sorry, like outmaneuver because next turn we die. And then assume we are not gonna die. The way we're gonna do this is by lowering. Okay, that's as protected as I'm gonna be. That's that's an 18, and we are dead. Whew. Okay, I'm going to need a new map. All right, we unlock some of the stuff. I don't. Yeah. There was no way I could not die. All right, we unlock some new stuff. What are we doing? 7 damage if it's poison, deal 7 again. That's nice. Double an enemy's poison. That's nice. Cause explosion. Enemy loses all poison. Deal damage equal to twice all the amount lost to all enemies. That's interesting. So there is a reason to do a poison build, but it seems we have to unlock it. We return to the main menu. And I'm gonna take a 2-minute pause and I'll be right back. I'll leave the stream on, so I just mute the microphone. Be right back. Alright, we are back and we are ready to play more. However, I'm gonna update our information in the stream because we keep losing. There we go. I think it's fine though. We are learning and it's not an easy game. It's very enjoyable. We embark. Greetings. Again, we're gonna go for the boss relic. I believe that gave us an amazing start. However, the rest of it was not lucky. All enemies... Okay, so extra action, that's great. All enemies start with 2 strength. That is not great. However, we have to make sure those extra actions get us the kills. Just like always, check for the elites. There is 1, there is 2. That's a 3, that's a 4. Wow, this path. Okay, so watch us die horribly to this chain of elites. But we have to take it. Do whatever we can do. Start with the damage. So now that they have 2 strength... getting to see again what the enemies do. This makes the game super easy, right? No. Still, it helps. And all we can do is use everything. Okay, that's an 11. I believe we're still able to defend it. If we're smart. There we go. And now we need 3 strikes to get a kill. That is not a kill, however we get 3 defense. And that's enough to not get killed. Not get hurt, sorry. Okay, so we are going to try something different this time. I believe I would like to see if there's a defensive option with this character, where we go for a ton of dexterity and defense, like for example this. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand, deal focus. Okay. I see, so this card you're intended not to use it a few times so that you keep drawing it. I guess that's fine. Also it's free, but it's too slow for us. We're gonna dodge and roll because we're fast. Let's find some question marks, see what we can find. We like to take the relic. We got it for cheap. What is it? Whenever you get hit, you draw 3 cards. That sounds pretty good. No, the first time you get hit. Okay, so it's the same thing we got the last time. I would like to take the injury again. But 17 damage at this point of the game seems very doable. Go to the merchant, see that there's nothing we can do. Enlightenment. No, this is not the one we want. Apostasies or whatever. Next turn, draw X card and gain X. Interesting. Interesting. Also, it's on sale. That's one of the few things we can buy. Choke is cool. This card we could not even buy. 8 damage twice. Class is lowered by 2 this combat. Wow, this is the opposite of what we want. Let's go for Doppelganger. Whenever we see a turn that there's nothing cool to do, we'll use it. No, that's a lie. We go for Choke. Choke was great. This was the path. We take it. I really like relics. I really do. Let's see if we regret this later. Okay, we get to mulligan at the beginning. That's a pretty strong thing. At least it's worth it. Alright. I think this is pretty good. I don't think I want to replace any of these. 4 block for next turn. Yep. You know what? I don't need neutralize. This we can mulligan. Oh, we gotta defend. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot this changed. So Now that everyone gets 2 power, they deal 10, which I guess still means we should use 2 blocks. We draw the extra 3. Oh, now we get to do stuff. So choke, strike, strike. Oh, the choke didn't go through. I'm blind. Oh my god, I'm gonna take 1,000,000 damage. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve everything that is happening to me. Geeka, I'm so sorry. I am disappointed. Wow, I got blinded by the choke. It worked so well last time. Okay, we got punished. We deserve it. Let's get the thing going on this one. I used the potion to heal a little bit because we took so much damage that we didn't need to. That I had to do something about that. I'm enjoying dodge and roll. It prepares you for the next turn, which is pretty useful. Okay. Don't fall for the same. Keep only 1 card. Keep taking damage. Be very sad. Alright. Not great, not great. This is not my best run. I really would like to explore this character more, but I played so many times with the warrior that I got really used to all his strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so there's not much we can do. Yes, no, we are kinda in a stable position. At the beginning I made that huge mistake. I'm not doing it again. Bye bye. Take the extra block just because there's nothing else to do. We will choke on this guy so that he loses his protection. But I obviously have much to learn with this character still. Yep, it's going pretty slow, but slow and steady is just fine. Apply weak, defend, strike, strike. So Daze is a status effect. There we go. Which you basically cannot get rid of, cannot play, and then it disappears at the end of the turn if you have it in your hand because of ethereal. So basically what they're doing is bloating your deck with bad cards. That's why we have so many. No, choke goes first, and that's a kill. We live. We get... whenever you get an attack, it's upgraded. I really like that. So what attack do we want to upgrade? How about this one? Go here. Rest. That's a shame. Go for the next. Okay, do we have anything? So we have nothing in our deck that we want to use for preparation time. That's why we just mulligan the defensive things. And we start with the choke right away. So it's done for 1 turn, and then combat begins. We cannot get rid of this, so all we have to do is keep on attacking. We don't even have something to block. Yeah. This character is a lot harder to play than the other one. I may go back to it if this keeps on being a chain of losses. Let's attack. Let's. I could gain 13 block, but I really need to start dealing damage. Okay, we still have to take the 13 block because we are very low on health, and it's not just for free. We don't find a way to discard this, that's why we just use the things, and of course it's a turn where he doesn't... Oh god. Yeah, it's really fun, but we never seem to be on a good roll. Maybe I'm taking too many risks. Maybe I should avoid the elites for a while. At least until I maybe unlock more stuff or feel more confident playing with him. We just use everything and then suffer. Bam! Wow, the closest kill ever. We get a really bad one, but now we get to... Oh, okay, so the attacks get upgraded, so we have to remember this. Skewer deal 7 damage X times. Upgraded, it probably will be a lot more, so that's great. Should I begin dodging elites right now? I believe the answer is yes. Shovel. You can now dig for loot at the rest sites. No, 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 no. We almost did the same mistake. Wow. Oh, what is this? Okay. I don't mind this. We take the possessions. Oh, okay. Found the relic. Continue searching. Yes. We don't mind the monsters. Okay. We got some stuff. We got the flower. The flower gives us an extra action every 3 turns. And I really need to rest, but I'm super inclined to digging. Oh god, this is so hard. Okay. Ugh. I just want to see what you can get. Also, we can keep accumulating relics. Maybe it's something that heals us. Maybe not. Maybe it's something completely useless because we have 0 poison cards. Yes, dig. Okay, so memory. Catalyst, prepared. Neutralize, prepared. So we can get prepared. Adrenaline, madness. Oh god. Neutralize. Okay, this was here. Correct. And do we want to get backpack? I guess we want. Let's continue this path because question marks are amazing and they don't deal damage to you often. Oh. Goodbye, regret. Goodbye. More question marks. This character needs question marks. I believe we're gonna go for the heal. This would give me the opportunity to then go digging. So let's heal. And now we go digging. Gain block if we don't block. That is so not going to happen often. Doesn't matter, we take it. It's the crystal-y thingy. We replace these 3 because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna skewer. It's upgraded, deals 10 damage times 4, that is 40. Just like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, new plan. Wait, is this worth it? It's not. Goodbye. That was pretty. That was very pretty. Okay, so just like before, we want to take some defensive actions before we start getting hit. I believe I want to take 0 damage as much as possible, so I am not gonna attack right now. That will get me hit only for one. So actually no, this is a free attack. Wait, it's not. But now he's weak. Okay, whatever the game says. I thought the weak would lower the attack damage, but apparently it didn't. I'm very confused right now. That is 14. I believe we are more than ready for this. We can dodge and roll to begin. We can survivor and drop one defend. So this is 14. Now we are above 14. So we can apply 2 weak. That's very interesting. Let's do that. Let's use prepared just to see. Oh, maybe I should have started with this. We discard choke right now, get even more defense, and attack one last time. That looks good. Fully blocked. The thing wears off, and we get to start over. Flying knee. We just use everything. We keep the weakness applied. It's countering currently the strength boost. That hurts. Absolutely gonna do the same as before. Just neutralize here, and then skewer. We get an extra action from the thingy, so that's a 50. Woohoo! Nice damage. Get a 5th action because of flower. Start with defend, then choke, then defend. I believe we're gonna end it here. The enemy already has weak, but this is so good. It's 2 more weeks, 2 more turns of weak. Let's do it. 4 damage we can take. Alright. Let's start accumulating. Draw this card, or also known as loot. We'll only do this because it gains us an action for next turn. We are hoping to draw the X spell a lot more. Or maybe prepare for a 20. Maybe that's how we do it. Keep applying weak. Can we do everything? Yes, we can. We get to live because this is a 20 and we take 3. This is super uncool, so let's loot one of the defenses away. Strike, strike, defend, defend. He will gain some armor. This is super not good for us. Let's hope we can trigger him on time. He has 27 to lose. We just go for the 40. I believe this is good enough. Let me think. Do I want something different? Nope, we go for the 40. We should have gone for neutralize. This makes very little difference. Okay, we need to be careful not to kill ourselves while trying to kill him, because we still need probably 2 hits or something like this. So we'll start with the survivor, discard this. Now we can take these attacks and live. We did it! That was harsh. Interesting. This is not too bad. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. We seem to be playing a lot of cards, don't we? The skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I think we have the same choice last time, so we're gonna go for a new one this time. And we'll see. Okay, we're not taking this one, we learned. You can no longer gain gold. That is not cool. For every 5 cards in... Oh, yes. We have found a way to gain life without resting. Amazing. Okay, so now we are a bit better prepared. I believe what we want to do now is take as many fires as possible. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 on this side, 4. I think that's the path I like. So there's one here. Okay, what we're gonna do is go this way, take a detour here, drop by the question mark, fire, fire, fire. Excellent. Hey, maybe we can even start here. Yes, that's 3 question marks. Much better. We don't get a great start. We want this card to begin with. We would like to use this when we have more time to use it. So how about we do this and then what can we use? Maybe we just go like this. Okay, we do this because we want our cards back as soon as possible. So we will use this, and then we just dodge and roll, and then strike, and then do this. Sadly, we didn't even get to cut his armor. However, we take no damage, so that's nice. We get to apply 2 weak. However, again, we deal no damage, so... Oh, maybe we do. 1 damage. Yeah, we got this. Okay, so the problem is our attacks are super low, and unless we break this 14, we cannot start removing his armor charges. So again, we just do everything. Remove 2 charges. That is nice. Take 3 damage. Not nice. Okay. I believe this is a turn for choke. That looks really good. He will deal 6 times 2. So wait. Do this. Then do this. I believe to be... Okay, so let's think about this. We can gain 6 and 3 block, or just keep on striking. What do we like more? I believe keep on striking, because... Okay, no, 6 we can wait. The thing is, the more I strike, the more I reduce this armor to begin with. However, now that we lose the bad status condition, we can begin dodging all this damage again. Like for example, this. That's a 6, that's the same. So we will apply this one first and then this one. Make him lose another charge of this. Take 0. It's a little bit slow, but it's defensive, as we used to mention before, of what we wanted to do. However, I believe this is a kill, right? That's 40. Yep. Boop, boop. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I really enjoy that card. I wish we could have more ways to gain more turns. Like, for example, with Flying Knees. What else is there? Oh, I think I'm gonna take this one because it gets automatically upgraded. We need to remember that. Draw 3, discard 1. But it costs 1 point. Never mind. Go for the question marks. See what we find. Remove a card from your deck. Upgrade all strikes and defense. Wow, the second option is amazing. We don't even have a bad thing. Upgrade all strikes and defense. Beautiful. The truth is always simple. Yes, buddy. Yes, it is. Obtain 5 apparition. Gain 1 intangible. Exhaust ethereal. Lose 50% max HP. Wow. The brutality. I don't think I want this. I think I understand what the card does, right? It makes us not take damage. But It also costs one action to use. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too much. Okay, we're gonna skip it. I don't think we are prepared to take something like that. Okay. Hello. I'm really interested in colorless cards. Gold is also good, but this colorless card could be great. Turned out not to be great. Oh, we can do this more often. Okay, more. Give me more. One more. I'm ready for one more. Ugh, why is it so bad? One more. Okay. How do I leave? Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Okay, that hurt us a lot. I hope I don't regret what I just did. It's totally not worth it, yep. We want to get rid of this and this and this because we want to use as many attacks as possible this turn. Yep. Way to get killed in one turn. Dramatic entrance for free. Let's see what we can get. Neutralize for free. Applying 2 weak. That's interesting. So we're gonna get rid of one of this, and then do like neutralize, quick slash, draw a card. Get punished. Get absolutely punished. Wait, can we draw more? Can we apply 3 weak? Let's do that. Okay, take only 2 damage. That was absolutely not worth it. I have learned something new. It's the first time I see that event, but it was pretty fun. Okay, we could just go for the skewer, and that would leave us with 6 defense here. So this is 40, it gets reduced, but he gets stunned. So that's an interesting idea. We could also go for normal actions, like for example, draw, hit, neutralize, get armor. We could even start choking this and then get the kill because of this. So choke here, flying knee. Yeah, let's do that. Choke here, flying knee, draw a thing, strike, neutralize, and skewer for 0. Oh, what a killer. Okay, this gains 1 new armor, which is a little bit dangerous. Oh, this is amazing. So this would basically cancel this turn. So maybe we want to do that. What happens if we do this? And then this. Then we cancel this. It deals 0 times 5. That's beautiful. And then we'll kill the guy on the ground. We don't even need to kill it. So the reason why I'm leaving him alive is because first he may die just from this, and then because we get the 6 free armor from here. So we blocked off, we live. Turns out we had everything calculated, and the free card was super useful. Super useful, I say. Deal 9 here, and then everybody dies. 1000 cuts. It did the thing. It did the thing. Gain a thing. Can only play if there are no other cards in your hand. Deal 15 damage. That's not bad. However, this is much better. But this would get upgraded. This would also get upgraded. All is interesting. But I really like cycling. Cycling is so powerful. Can we play it if there are no other... Let's cycle. Okay, let's see how much we heal. Oh, we heal for 10. That's beautiful. We dig... oh, dexterity! Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so we dig at dexterity, which will allow us to block much better. So basically all our block cards now say +1. I believe the question mark will be the way to go, even though I see no other merchant. It is tempting to go to the merchant. Let's go to the merchant. I almost clicked skip. Panache is amazing for us. We do this so often that I'm inclined to just click on here and buy it. Let's see what else is there. Gain 2 dexterity. Ooh. Can we buy both? I believe so. That's 250. Yes, we can buy both. What is this? 3 damage 5 times. Nah. Reflex, we know this. Okay, let's do this. Footwork. Panache. I wish we could buy Finis. It cycles and gives block. That's just cool. I am currently very afraid of bosses or elites that do the thingy where using skills gives them more power. That would be terrible for me. Panache, amazing. Then we just use all the cards that we have. Then we get to draw. I'm inclined to cycle this, except it gets exhausted. So, yes, we need to cycle defense. Okay, we get a nothing. It doesn't matter. Let's get prepared, and then let's lose. Wow, I don't want to lose anything. Fine, strike is fine. We want to kill this unit first, so let's focus all our effort on it. I believe that's a good turn. That's 30 damage. Pretty good. 1 card away from Panache. That's a shame. Get Hex. We have so many skills that we're gonna get a million of these, but what can you do? We could negate this turn right here and focus on someone else, so we'll consider that. We consider as a yes. I believe if we attack one more time, Panache is gonna trigger. That's 10 damage to all. However, we already negated this turn, so we can do something like a free attack to get next turn here. Take 0, get weakened. That's a shame. What can you do? Okay, gain 2 dexterity because our cards will get to defend us more. Escape plan to cycle. Neutralize, as we mentioned. But we get Panache again. Okay, so what we're gonna do is defend, and then make this guy weak, and then survivor, and then wow, that's just insane. Dexterity is really a good stat when you have so many defensive cards. However, dealing 28 damage is very tempting. What happens if we weaken you? That's 11. What happens if we reduce? Yep, that's for free, and then we get to do 28. And then our thingy gives us 6 armor. Sadly, this thingy is not increased by dexterity, otherwise it would be insane. And we get punished. Actually, no, we don't get punished. He's busy doing something silly. Yes, armor accumulates super fast. I believe this is enough. Beautiful. I think we took 0 damage. That's a good fight. All enemies lose strength. This is not bad. However, this one. Wait, we can now check. It still draw 1 card. That is such a shame. But you know, it's an attack, we need it. It also lets us cycle, and that makes Panache very happy. Go for the chest, get a random max HP. My god, what a punishment. What a bad thing. Go for the rest, go for the dig. War Paint. Upgrade 2 random skills. Oh, this could be great. However, it's terrible. Oh my god. We get the Snecko. I don't think this will be good. However, we find Panache at the beginning, so we are going to cycle. Yeah, we're gonna cycle the defenses because we want attacks since he's not doing anything special. We find some, but we find nothing that gives us turns. Cards. That means we don't get to trigger Panache. That's sad. Now all our costs will be random, which is terrible because we had a ton of cycling cards. Skewer would always work though. Defend for 3. And we may have to take it. Oh, this gives 9 block. That's just insane. So what do we do? We could take the 1 damage and then deal 40. That looks just really good. Okay, I believe next one will be stronger, so we have to pay attention. We can absolutely take the zeros without even thinking about it because there's no choke. Do we have some? Yeah, there is choke. Perfect. Hello. Go for the strike. Go for the strike. And I think we have enough to just do neutralize. Boop. Get a kill. Good. Take a potion. And let's see what we take of this. 7 damage. If poisoned, we don't have anything. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Wow, this could be great, especially upgraded. In which... Okay, so the amount of things are the same, except this one heals us first. So let's take this. We dig. We find lose 15 block rather than all of your block. What? What? You know what that means? Time to accumulate block 1,000,000 times. This is not the way to start. However, I do want to take this action because it's free and it deals 8 damage in AoE. We're still sad about it. Wow, we got nothing. Cool. Okay. We applied 2 weeks over here. We defend. Still a 9. That's pretty good. We will focus on killing the guy that is not weakened. And then we'll pass the turn. Do we have anything cool? Use the potion. These were the guys that killed us last time. Okay. That's a bunch of damage. So now we'll start with the positive things. Oh, okay, so this is 2 weak to all enemies. That's pretty nice. I believe we can reduce this guy strength this turn. Let's go for the escape plan. It's a skill, it's footwork. I really like footwork. So of course we could go for skewer right now. But if we go for this, and this becomes a 12. Okay, here's what we do. We go for the footwork because we really like that skill. However, we are gonna use the 3 remaining actions to kill this guy and then apply thing over here because I block with 6 exactly. We still take the wound and we get vulnerable. That's not gonna be nice. We're gonna get hit for 1,000,000. I don't think this is the turn to use 1,000 cuts. However, it is the turn for this. 6 damage. I have 2 skills. So this is 12. That's still pretty good. Can we kill one of the guys? That's a good question. I think the answer is no. Even if we take this. So this is 6. This is 9. That will be sorry, this is 12. This is 9. 21. It's completely not enough. So we still take the damage. However, we are sad because we're taking a bunch of damage over here. We take 8. Still more than I would wish for. Okay, it's time. Nope, almost. Since we cannot trigger Panacea this turn, I want to start over with this. And I believe this is a kill. And we can already start benefiting from the thing where we don't lose block. However, the fight is pretty much over. We can also make sure that he doesn't act. Give me a card. Give me a card. Play this. We didn't trigger Panache, but we're sure we're gonna get a kill. Use everything. There was nothing else to do. Get hit for 6. Get 1 block. Yeah, it's working. And then just strike. There we go. Lantern. It's not bad. I'm liking reflex or oh, acrobatics. Draw 4. This is amazing. By 3 poison, 3 weak. Acrobatics it is. That looks really good. Find something else to kill. Panache is a great start. Let's cycle this. The defense. Find Skewer. Panache, Dramatic, Flying Knee, Skewer. That was great. That was just great. Okay, we get debuffed, but maybe we get to finish the fight this turn. I believe we do. We need to pay attention. So this triggers on taking attack damage, which means this would not trigger it, right? Let's see what happens. That's correct. So now we'll use defend because it will deal damage from choke. And then we'll get very close, but don't trigger the thing. Don't get to kill him. Oh, yes, because choke goes through armor. That's amazing. That is amazing. Get a potion, which apparently we stopped getting 10 million years ago. Think about this. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one. While this is already upgraded, we see that this could be insane with the upgrade, and we get it for free because of one of our relics, like a 10 million years ago relic. Keep on digging. This is a lot of fun. Start your combat, draw additional cards. Yes, we absolutely enjoy that. I wonder if there's a maximum limit of relics. I really hope not. What do we want for the first turn? I think looking for Panache is a good idea. So we're gonna mulligan all of these. If we don't get Panache, then we're looking for the other power that we have. We didn't get anything. We go in search of cards. We don't find them. So we just continue using everything. We accumulate the weak. And oh yes, of course we can accumulate block. I believe I should not have done that. It's okay. So we can accumulate block because of the thingy. I'm very interested in skewering for 50, but this is not gonna end the fight. So footwork it is. Draw 4, discard 1. That looks very good. Discard choke, I believe. Okay. I'm considering 1,000 cuts followed by defend, and the reason for this is because this enables damage for the future. However, it's only 1 damage. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. 1,000 cuts. Then we prepared. Excellent. Using the X0 still makes sense because 1,000 cuts gets 1 damage out. We take a little bit of damage. That is fine. It's the first damage of the game. Panache, finally there. Escape, we hope for a skill. It's a skill. No, it's an attack. Damn. We should have rolled for this. My fault. I start using everything. And let's see. This is 20. This will be 19. That was pretty. That was very pretty. I should have considered if 2 cards would have triggered more things. But I believe we're fine. This is a very interesting choice. We're still gonna take this first. Oh, we're out of internet. Wow. Nice.